What's up, everybody? We got a new track coming out on Techni, April 28th. Super stoked to be back on the label. Our second release with them. Noizu and that whole team, absolutely legends. Been cranking out great tunes for a while, and we just really stoked to be back on there. Want to do a little track breakdown, show you some of the ins and outs of our new song Sueltate, and yeah, here give you a little preview, and then we'll get into the ins and outs of the track. So let's start here.
Suéltate el pelo, al ritmo del pum pum comienza a moverlo, velo. Suéltate el, 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 suéltate el. Suéltate el velo, al ritmo del pum pum comienza a moverlo, velo. Te gata en la disco, en celo, porque como tú te mueves ninguno sabe moverlo. Dale, que tú eres rabioso y quiero como te enteras. Hoy vas a conocerme cuando estoy en modo fiera. Que fue que te enseñó a mover así esa cadera. Hoy tú no te gobierno, tú te vas cuando yo quiera. Yo te voy a bloquear de mi WhatsApp.
Alrighty, hope that was funny. It's currently 10 a.m. and now my tummy hurts. Alright, let's get it going. Alright, so starting the track off, the foundation of all tech house tracks, we're going to start off with a nice kick. Here's the kick by itself, that's the kick by itself, and I added this clicky top, which I've talked about in some of my other videos. So yeah, that sounds really good. I want to talk about this bass line that I made for this song. Got pretty creative. So with bass lines, you get inspiration from anywhere. For this one, if you see here, there we go. So there's this free MIDI production kit from Zen World, right here. And it's just percussion fills, all kinds of different ones. I chose this one. So this is what it originally sounded like. I just moved a few notes around. Did one of those. Duplicated this. Duplicated again, and then just added one more note. Duplicated that 4 times, and then just moved this one up one. And yeah, it's just a cool way of, taking a loop or, a sound and then making it your own. You always hear about people doing that, or that it's important to do that. This is a great example of, taking something, making it your own, and it working out really well. For this bass line, I actually just used a tom. I don't use splice too much, but for this I did need a really cool tom sample. I went through, downloaded a bunch, and then this fourth one, that's the one I ended up going with. It sounded pretty dry without this EQ I did. Didn't really have like a tone to it, but when I EQ'd it like this, pretty cool. Yeah, that's how I made the kick and bass for this song, which worked really great with the vocal. It's a pretty simple track. Kai Williams once said, if you can't mix 30 tracks, good luck mixing, 50, 60, and I really took that to heart, and that's kind of how my tracks are. If you see, realistically, there's only about like 25 elements that are playing throughout the song. The rest are just kind of risers, in and out, couple of hits, claps, stuff like that. But like the core elements, there's really not that many. I would say it's around 30. But yeah, keep going here. The hats is where I really went crazy. Looks like there's about 4 hats that are playing throughout the entire track. I'll let you hear some of them. Most of them would be Evo sounds, different open hats. And there's this like syncopated hat. Yeah, those are that. And then we got our 16th hats, which I think I talked about this in my last video. Shouts to Cloverdale. Showed me this trick on I saw learn one of his tricks on one of his tutorials. The LFO is really cool because it lets you make things sound, more real, more human. I mapped that to the decay. Put the rate to 16 because they're 16th hats, and then just mess with the depth and offset until it got something I liked. I thought this sounded pretty cool. I got a classic Sounds of Blanc here. Always makes its rounds. Somehow always finds a way into one of my tracks. This was pretty cool too. Hold on, let's see if I could pull that up. I got this loop pack from, I believe it was Loop Masters. Alright, so this is what it originally sounded like. Which I thought was super cool, but it was a little all over the place, kind of took the track over too much. So I turned this to transients and literally went all the way down to 0. I EQ'd it, so it just was the mids. You can just hear it going crazy in the background, but it still sounds really good. So I was pretty proud of that one. It's another case of taking a loop, making it your own. Those hats are just coming in, break up the track. Cool. For this clap, I use the same clap for everything. Just pan one all the way left, all the way right. Just makes it sound a lot wider. And yeah, so those are the main elements of the track. Let's just hear those. That'll be the kicks, the hats, the bass, and the clap. Also, I auto-filtered everything out, when the drop's coming in. Get to the vocal. What we got going on in this vocal? Bass claps, easy washout. A little bit of delay here. Yeah, so I use bass claps, easy washout, and never paid for sausage fattener. Bass claps, easy washout's never done me wrong. Been using that one forever. Yeah, let's hear the vocal.
Sueltate. Sueltate. Sueltate.
Yeah, and for that vocal right here, I just stretch this out. Warp it, hit shift, and then you can stretch stuff out. And then yeah, you could. But yeah. Also, when you do that, you can mess with texture, and that'll give you a little grainier sound. Kind of does some repeats. Pretty cool. All right. Cool. Yeah, this is another example of you taking a loop and making it your own. So this was the original loop I got from a Phantom beta pack. They sent me 10 free samples to kind of get you to buy the new one. I don't know if I ever got it, but yeah, I found this. It's right here. So yeah, these are the ones they sent. Found this one that I thought was pretty cool. But I did sound a little cartoonish to me. I didn't think it would fit the track just like that. We can play how that would have sounded.
Sueltate. 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 Sueltate.
So yeah, so what I did for this one was you can right click here and then click on extract grooves, and it'll pull that groove completely out. It'll even do the velocity of what the sound is with, so that's pretty cool. Makes stuff sound more human, and that's what I used for this main synth in the track. I used a preset from Devo, which is super good. I've talked about in the last video. Evo Sounds has some really cool Diva presets. Mess with the parameters a little bit. But yeah, sounds way better. And then on the second drop, to just make it sound a little bigger, I duplicated that and used another sound to layer on top of it. Cool. And yeah, besides that, it's just a couple of snare rolls, some risers, some impacts. Love that one, use it in a lot of my tracks. Also for the big breakdown, got some impacts. And then the only other thing I thought was really cool and makes the track stand out a little bit is just these guys. And then this one.
Suéltate el pelo, al ritmo del pum pum comienza a moverlo. Después gata en la disco, piénselo, porque como tú te mueves, ninguno sabe moverlo. Dale, que tú eres rabioso y quiero comerte entera. Hoy vas a conocerme.
But yeah, those are the main elements. You know, if anyone has any questions, feel free to comment. I'll definitely get right back to you. Yeah, would love everyone's support on this track. Comes out April 28th. Really appreciate everyone watching, and talk to you soon.